Went back to Kew with my parents for a lovely visit to go see the Quinn artworks, and here are just some other videos and pictures I took whilst we were there. These flowers were found in Australia and they were really dry, as in like they were crunchy when you touch them. Mum told us to touch them and they were all crunchy, like they were made out of paper. Love me some community textiles. This one was about ingredients and food that they produce. And I'm absolutely obsessed with heritage roses. Like, if there are roses and I walk past them, I will smell it, and not all roses smell these days. But this rose garden was just delicious. You didn't even have to sniff right in the flowers. The whole air, the whole atmosphere smelled of beautiful roses. Mum in her sunflower outfit with the sunflowers. These were student patches where I guess students plant whatever they want. It was really cool. We'd never been there before. Those are some good hydrangeas. I absolutely love water lilies. I love them so much I wore my water lily earrings to see the water lily house. What beautiful reflections. These ones were so teeny. There are many different varieties, including one which can be found in Guyana and the rest of the Amazon rainforest, called the Victoria Amazonica. Until 2022, that was the biggest one in the world, until a larger kind from Bolivia was grown at Kew Gardens, called Victoria Boliviana. The ones I mentioned are these large ones here. I really hope I can see them in Guyana one day. The water is dyed black using a non-toxic substance to give contrast to the water lilies and prevent algae building up. Until the 29th of September 2024, Mark Quinn has an exhibition called Light into Life at Kew Gardens. It is inspired by how nature and humanity interact. The artworks are large-scale stainless steel and bronze sculptures of plants including various orchids, as well as bonsai and plants used for food, medicine and materials. It was really fun exploring and trying to find all of them as we walked around the gardens. There were even some in the temperate house too. It was really cool to see the reflections of the beautiful garden surrounding these sculptures. The beautiful blue sky, white clouds reflected and fragmented across the material. It's definitely worth a visit to see these sculptures and the exhibition that is also on inside the Shirley Sherwood Gallery. For some reason, I had no idea that Kew Gardens had a collection of bonsai. But of course they do, they have everything. Here Mark Quinn has created numerous bonsai in varying sizes, which are shown alongside ones in Kew's collection. It was cool to see a variety of bonsai including Japanese maple, Japanese larch and cypress cedar. The works are supposed to make us reflect on the human being's control over nature. I just bloody love miniatures, so it's pretty cool to see these massive trees on such a small scale. And this is inside the actual bonsai house. The oldest one is 200 years old and the smallest is 10 centimeters tall. Inside the Shirley Sherwood Gallery is a collection of his previous works, including photography, mixed media, paintings, drawings, sculptures, and even frozen sculptures too. When I first started learning about art, at some point I learnt about Mark Quinn and how he casted a sculpture of his own head in his own blood. Here's a bouquet in animal blood and his head in coconut milk. This was a refrigerator, and these little squares were full of different bacteria colonies. The last part of the exhibition was a variety of prints from Q's collection alongside his drawings, prints and sculptures. I like the contrast between the historical illustrations alongside his artistic interpretations and plans for other exhibitions. This oil slick hybrid orchid and pear tree was pretty cool and surreal.